Welcome to the Instagram Stories for Monday, May 16th. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. You know what we do on Mondays? We talk about what the head of Instagram, Adam Mosseri, shared on his Ask Me Anything. In case you didn't know what that sounds like, here's a clip.
Back to my regularly scheduled AMA, so if you have a question, anything at all, ask it here, and I'll do my best to answer it tomorrow. See you then.
It has been a little bit since he did these Ask Me Anythings. Glad he's finally getting back into it. First question, what's the hardest thing you're working on right now? And you already know the answer. It's trying to compete with TikTok. He didn't even need to say it. Here's the clip.
Trying to both evolve Instagram forward and embrace video and messaging while also simplifying the app. That tension is really tough. I don't know if it's the hardest thing, but it's certainly one of them.
He's right. All the parts of Instagram are very confusing if you think about it. When should something be a story versus a reel? When should it be a feed post versus a reel? Why would you ever have a feed post that's a video that's not a reel? I don't know. If it's not clear to me, trust me, it's not going to be clear to anybody else. The next question, do you use Take a Break? If you're not familiar, the Take a Break feature on Instagram allows you to set a timer for using Instagram for an interval of say 20 or 30 minutes. And after you've reached that time period, it will give you a reminder to go do something else. Here's his answer.
Yes, I use Take a Break. I think it's nice just to be reminded how much time I've spent on Instagram when I get pretty deep. Usually I just dismiss it and keep going, but sometimes I take a step back and go for a walk or something. I highly recommend it.
I personally don't use the Take a Break feature, but I do like the concept, especially if it encourages you to put down your phone and go do something else, like go outside or go for a run or hit the gym or something like that. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about whether or not Adam Mosseri is into NFTs and when his TED Talk is coming out. But first, a word from our sponsor. The Instagram Stories is sponsored by #Slayer, the easy Instagram hashtag tool that helps save you time and get more views. I love these guys, not just because I use them myself, but because they're also a family business. You can start growing today at #slayer.com and be sure to upgrade using coupon code IGStories to get your first month completely free. That's coupon code IGStories. And we're back. The next question Adam Mosseri answered, do you own any NFTs? Here's his answer.
I do own some NFTs. I actually just posted one that was made by someone on the team earlier today. So check out my profile to check it out.
Like I've said before, I'm still on the fence about NFTs. The last question we're going to talk about today, when is your TED Talk coming? Adam Mosseri did a TED Talk recently, but we haven't seen the video yet. Here's his answer.
Actually, we were just talking to the TED organization this week, and it should be coming out next week, so keep an eye out for that. Talking a lot about creators and the blockchain and how creators can make a living over the long run.
I'm looking forward to watching that TED Talk. When it comes out, I'll probably take small clips of it and post it here on the show in case you're not a person who sits down and watches TED Talks on YouTube. I generally don't, but I have seen a couple of them, and I've really enjoyed the ones I've watched. That's going to do it for today's show. Be sure to come back tomorrow for more Instagram news, strategy, tips, and much, much more.
I'm not yet a member of the Instagram team, but my podcast covers many Instagram themes. But the name, image, logos are trademarks at Instagram and the LCC in the USA and every territory. Everything I publish independently until Zuck returns my DMs and starts to pay my salary. Not sponsored or endorsed, no lies, no fallacies. I use their logo with permission, not malicious or callously. No trademark violation, filling all criteria. Follow me on Instagram or Twitter at Daniel Hill Media.